have no
We're going to
sound.
keep this short and bitterly sweet, as today I, FalseEyed, am officially announcing my indefinite hiatus for the foreseeable future beginning on March 7th, 2020.
He's joining a corporation.
26. There are many personal and professional reasons that influence this decision. Chief among them is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that deserves my full time and focus.
Wait. Rat's time. This was the wording that Niana used. Hold up. He's joining Holostars. Start ratting.
All videos will remain available to view on the YouTube channel after my exit on March 7th. The TVS Discord will enter read-only mode on March 21st of 2026. Alongside, all TVS merchandise sales will be discontinued on March 21st of 2026. Both of my co-hosts, Lady and Cody, will continue on with their VTuber activities.
Oh, okay.
It has now been over 6 years since I began as a VTuber, and over 5 years since we began Things VTubers Say, now spanning over 760 episodes and covering over 12,000 unique VTubers, artists, and fans alike. I cannot thank you all enough for being part of my life and creating a community that maturely discussed important and fun topics every single day. I hope you all can join me for a final annual charity drive for the American Heart Association, scheduled from March 1st to March 7th. And yes, with 2 weeks left, we'll have more Things VTubers Say for you soon.
Oh, I see what you did there. Okay, so they're continuing it. And False has also tweeted, announcement, indefinite hiatus. Dear viewers, today I announced my indefinite hiatus for the foreseeable future beginning on March 7, 2026. Okay, that's very soon. That's like in 2 weeks. There are many personal and professional reasons that influence this decision. Chief among them is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that deserves my full time and focus. All videos will remain available to view on the YouTube channel after my exit. Good. TVS Discord will enter read-only mode. Really? Alongside all TVS merch, sales will be discontinued on March 21st, 2026. Both of my co-hosts, Lady and Cody, will continue on with their VTuber activities. Damn! The TVS Discord was a really good place to get information. I'm kind of bummed about that. It has now been over 6 years since I began as a VTuber and over 5 years since we began Things VTubers Say. Now spanning over 760 episodes and covering over 12,000 unique VTubers, artists, and fans alike. I cannot thank you all enough for being part of my life and creating a community that majorly discussed important and fun topics every single day. I hope you can all join me for a final annual charity drive for the American Heart Association, scheduled from March 1st to March 7th. And yes, with 2 weeks left, we'll have more Things VTubers Say for you soon. Very nice announcement. I'm kind of bummed that he's leaving. We are dropping like flies. I feel like False is one of those person that got way too much shit for no reason. And when you ask concretely what people had against him, they couldn't really give you any good reason. He did his due diligence. He was neutral. There's like, I don't know, maybe 2 people that would be allowed to criticize him because they've had like, you know, specific beef with him. But aside from that, I feel like everything else was just noise, and I never really understood it because I thought he did great work. He sat on information for so long. He made sure to verify it before going public with it. Like this is a fucking loss, man. Yeah, thanks to him, Aster got exposed. He didn't just like run with anything without like checking his. I don't know. I thought he did good, and he had a wholesome community. Yeah, I will miss Falls, and Kyo's gone too. So yeah, he had integrity. Thank you, Sky and Rainpuff. I do think he did, and also like there's a lot of the stuff that I mean the public doesn't know about, but I know for a fact that False also settled a lot of disputes behind the scenes that, you know, he's never even mentioned to the public. And I know this because it's also happened to me where, you know, there's a lot of VTubers or a lot of people that ask us for help. Sometimes we help broker negotiations. It's just we don't brag about it. But it seems that we just people don't see that. They don't see the good sides. They only see the nitpicks. I thought he was a very professional individual, but right now I understand why he took this decision. I don't know the details of it, but I do feel like the scene has changed a lot, even since like I got in there. I do feel like we're heading towards a more like toxic environment. Or maybe it's always been like that. I'm just noticing it more now. I don't know. Do you guys remember when some people were upset at him because he covered their concert but didn't cover it like long enough, and then they started like a hate campaign against him, like the things like that. It was so stupid. Or they were upset at his thumbnails. That is like, I had to explain to my IRL friends why the internet was mad lately, and she did not understand anything. She was like, wait, so people are mad at a cartoon character because of a thumbnail they made? I was like, yes, like because there was a thumbnail where he had like his mouth open, like, you know, like the pog face. She was like, what's the pog face? I was like, you know, when you do that face. And it's just so silly. Whenever you try to explain these things to a real person that's like well adapted to society, they just don't get it. Maybe someone else would fill the space he left. The problem is the new people that have been popping up don't have his level of professionalism or integrity, because nowadays what sells is like sensationalism, rage bait, and a lot of people who like stretch the truth to fit their narrative. Yeah, the toxic environment before was closer to idol drama than what it is now. I feel like I could handle the idol drama more. It was more bearable. False knew everyone too. He'd been around for years. That is true. That is true. Yeah, exactly. I know some drama tubers that got mad at False because he refused to talk about unbased rumors. Yeah, no, he didn't run with speculations. He went with like the official stuff. I appreciate TVS covered the JP side things. Yeah. I know 7 False. We're gonna miss you, Goat. Hey, you! Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button. And I'll see you in the next video.